Gonna start
Bam.
the thing?
I
Alright.
start the thing, and
Bam.
now it's doing
We
the thing and the other thing and the things and stuffs.
well, hey man, I'm
Uh,
happy to know about that.
there's a lot of things and stuffs in YouTube's. Let's make sure the YouTube's is working. Maybe I can stream
Yeah, dude.
YouTube to YouTube too.
Maybe.
Fuck,
Stream it if you can, dude.
fuck maybe, bro.
Fuck maybe.
Fuck maybe.
Fuck
All right.
maybe.
Well, so we're doing the thing. Oh, fuck
We
YouTube. I
are.
don't care. Fuck it. I'll just post
Fuck
it to
YouTube.
YouTube later. Bags of dicks. I don't.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
them.
put it on YouTube later, dude.
Fuck them.
It's fine. It's fine. Hi,
Um,
YouTube in the
hi,
future, but for
hi,
right now, hi,
future YouTube. You sack of shit.
future YouTube.
Future tube.
You-
Not today, YouTube.
well, yeah, yeah, well, fucking,
Ugh.
God, wasn't there, that actually, I guess, that's a decent place to start. Wasn't there a big old settlement that fucking YouTube just paid to Donald Trump? Right, some huge, hold on, let's see here,
Yeah, it was a
YouTube Trump settlement. Yeah, let's see here, yeah, let's see here.
let's look it up. YouTube
YouTube
Trump
to
settlement.
pay 24.5 million to settle Trump lawsuit. Yeah, like so I'm pretty sure like after January 6th they like removed his channel on YouTube or like banned his channel or some shit like that, and then he's suing him over free speech or some shit. Let's look a little deeper into it. But
24.
that's from
Okay, so I'm going to NPR here. YouTube agrees to pay 24 million to
I'll do
settle.
AP.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, parent
Yep.
company Google will dedicate 22 million of the settlement towards the construction of a $200 million Mar-a-Lago style ballroom in the White House, according to the settlement documents, which
Yeah, they're
states
gonna put a bunch of money towards that with this. Yeah.
that's about the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
The ballroom at the like why the fuck? Okay, first of all, are there no ballrooms in Washington D.C. of like high grade quality? Like just like I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck about fancy rich parties and shit like that. It's
I
just
was gonna
it
say,
just sounds like a way
who
for the
gives a
fucking
fuck?
rich people to suck each other's dicks. Exactly,
Yeah.
right? There's
Okay.
there's literally no reason to build one because I'm like you're telling me that there is
I
not
haven't
a
been to a
decent
good
ballroom
ball.
on the fucking East Coast within 20 miles of the White House. You're really gonna argue? That's no, it's
But they've
completely
wanted one
fucking
for
pointless to build
hundreds
that
of years,
ballroom.
and only he could do it.
Hundreds of years. Only he could do it. Yeah, dear God. This that also reminds me of just like oh God, all the gold he's put in the
It's the
in the
gaudiest
White
thing.
House in the
The Oval
it
Office
like I
is
mean
gross.
it is so tacky. Like I mean gold it's like I always think is just kind of fucking stupid unless you're gonna like I don't know if you have a gold ring, all right, whatever, right? If you have like actually some jewelry or whatever, like fine. You want to like plate some stuff in gold, all right, fine, whatever the fuck. But like to this degree is just exorbitant and just like
It seems
I
like
don't
a
even know how
weird,
the fuck to.
like a weird use of
Yeah,
resources.
yeah. Well, it's not a weird. It's a way for him to fucking flex and feel like he's bigger and stronger. But he can't even realize how truly cringy that is. He has taken the how serious that office could have was taken for a very long time, and just even if he literally just took all of the other shit that Trump has done that was bad and moved it off to the side, right? And we're just talking about putting a whole bunch of fucking gold stuff in the White House, in the Oval Office. That alone delegitimizes it. It's literally just a way of saying, look at how strong I am. If you have to say, look at how strong I am, you very well are probably not the strongest person. The king does not have to say that he's the king,
Yeah.
right? It lied. It's fucking gross. Now, granted, Donald Trump, yeah, fuck that guy.
Okay.
Fuck him in every single way possible. I
So,
don't like the man.
worse than that, I think is okay. So that's like the goofy part. Like, sure, dude. Like, be goofy, put gold on everything, tell everybody how strong man you are. More alarming, I think, was the speech that they gave. Did you see this? The speech that they
Oh, the
gave to
Hegseth shit.
the hex that imagine. Okay, so I was thinking about this. Imagine like
Yeah,
Hitler
the
coming.
warrior ethos.
Yeah, Hitler coming out and being
Yeah,
like, "All right, mine homies, no
yeah.
fatties. Like, stop eating so much schnitzel. You guys are too fat."
I
That's
mean,
what. Yeah,
dude, it
it was the
was
most. It was the
embarrassing.
most
It was
fucking.
embarrassing.
And it was
Like,
the enemy within.
I don't know, just the way that I don't know the way that I see this is just like if I was one of the highest ranking military brass, right? You know, if I was one of the big boys in the military, right, and you know, like I spend 30, 40 some odd years of my life dedicated to, you know, protecting the country and serving and all that kind of stuff. You know, like I would be super psyched to be called up from halfway across the world in the middle of whatever the fuck I'm doing. I have to drop all of that so that I can go gather with a bunch of other generals in an extremely rare type of event to go be lectured by a Fox News host that failed to actually join the military and be in the military, be lectured by that dude about like the warrior ethos and shaving properly. Like,
Oh,
I,
I know. It's
the sheer amount of patience that all of those generals exhibited by just like not just busting out laughing for the entirety of that speech. I mean, I at least have a little bit of respect for them. I it's awful. What,
and then
we
like
why would we treat our people like this? It's fucking stupid. It
and
this was the United States military,
who's
man.
driving the car?
This was the Navy.
If they're
I'm
all
sorry.
sitting there getting lectured by this twat and the other twat, who's doing the stuff? Who's working?
Yeah, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, the
Yeah,
military is
maybe.
structured to where like individual pieces can still work on its own without the higher
But
ups
don't
having
you
to
think
be there, right?
there's a little bit
But
more
still,
important things to be doing than sitting there getting fucking lectured by
yes,
Monsieur
yes,
Cheeto
that's
and fucking, you know,
Monsieur
white
Cheeto, yes,
Nazi tattoo drunk guy? Like, come on, dude. What is
yeah, seriously.
like?
Seriously, like I mean, he fucking Nazi tattoo drunk guy. He had to
Oh, I'm
announce that
sorry.
it was
The head of the
just
Department
coffee
of
he was
Defense.
drinking.
Yeah.
No, that's the Department of War to you, you fucking lib.
yeah, I know, huh? Well,
Yeah,
its
the
preferred name.
fucking you goddamn communist.
I'm sorry I dead named the Department of War. Excuse me.
Yeah, you're not using his preferred pronouns.
I know,
man.
that's it.
Yeah, that's
Get the
fucking.
fuck out of here with that shit. That is so fucking ridiculous. Why? I thought he was the
Yeah,
peacetime
dude.
guy. I thought he was the peace guy. Wasn't that his whole thing? Is ending
Yeah,
wars,
right.
and now he
We're
made a
gonna
whole
stop the
department for it?
Ukraine war on day one.
Asshole.
Wrong.
Fucking
Oh
asshole.
my god. There's, I.
But
It's
just like, what a cunt.
genuinely.
I like can't. I don't get it, dude.
I often sit here and think to myself how much different this world would have been if Fred Trump would have hugged his child even once.
Oh,
Like
jeez.
seriously, dude. The world would be a drastically different place.
Oh,
If, I'm being mostly sarcastic, but I just
Atlantic City wouldn't be nearly as cool, though. Come on.
oh my god.
Think about all the cool things we have. Like,
all the all the cool stuff like
well,
the healthcare situation
now
in
that
this
I
country.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't. I'm drawing a blank on all the cool stuff.
Yeah, right. You know, it's
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's look up.
hey, you do technically have a shot at becoming a billionaire. Won't happen, but
Yeah,
it does happen.
You technically have a shot.
Right? It's going to happen because it happens to somebody. Not you. Never you. But it does happen to somebody. So it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I love it.
It's great.
I don't know, man. The government
okay.
shut down.
Yeah. So
How's
that's
that?
what I was gonna bring that up. So the shutdown. So members of the military will get back pay afterwards, but they don't get paid during a shutdown. So not only like they're sitting there lecturing all these generals, okay, about how fat they are and that they need to shave. They taking away
Doing that
everybody's
before cutting off their pay.
Yes, they're doing that before because they're trying to take away everyone's health care. Okay.
Exactly.
So and they're like, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're not going to fund this government because whatever.
They being the Democrats in this instance.
Yes, and so I don't know what the win on this is because he's not gonna change it. They're not gonna change it. They're not gonna do anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody's counting on Trump or any of the Republicans to blink here and to actually start funding the government again. They might, right?
They're just gonna go into
cowards at the end of the
overdrive
day.
and then just start firing everybody. They're just gonna get rid of
Yeah.
everybody. Like that.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do that, and then it's going to be ruled illegal, and most of those people are going to be either given their jobs back or rehired, which is what's happened with all of the fucking fires. Don't get me wrong, it's still a really shitty thing to do. We should not be firing people. This upsets people's lives. This fucking upsets the economies of the places, even. When you cut off money into a place, such as a person losing a job, it fucks up the economy because there's no longer that much money running through that economy. So, like, they're just going to screw things with the government shutdown. Of course they're going to, and they're going to use that to try and push, for more ways to try and seize power. Of course they're going to. And in my opinion, it's probably just going to backfire again, just like a lot of this shit has. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, they are in control of the House and the Senate and the White House and the fucking and the Supreme Court at the moment.
Yeah, the fucking
But
judiciary
like,
is such a joke.
how's the exactly right? But how's the temperature in this country right now? How are people feeling about the regime? They're not
Let's have a
exactly
look. See,
with it.
how are people feeling about the regime? Let's Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. That phrase precisely. Yeah, no, seriously. Like, there's been
How are we today, guys? How
problem
we
after
feeling about
problem
the
after
regime?
problem. Yeah, dude. Woo! Yeah, it's fucking great. Problem after problem. Protests are becoming more frequent. Fucking.
It immediately brings up Iran.
Oh, yeah. Well, naturally.
Well, let's see.
Naturally,
USA
of course,
Today. I literally typed in "How are people feeling about the regime?"
how are people
That's
feeling?
Iran. Why do most Iranians really hate their regime? And then there's
Yeah.
these people grew up under dictators. They're worried about what's happening here.
Yeah, and naturally, I
I don't
am
understand.
also
Are
worried
you
about
are
it.
you
Didn't
kidding?
grow up
Yeah.
under a dictator myself, but yeah, no, like I could definitely see why people are worried. However, like okay, right, like I
My
think
kids are.
something that's really important to note here, and this ties back into what I was saying. Look at what kind of support the Trump regime has at the moment, right?
Yeah, let's see.
It's half of America at absolute best, right? Half of America at best cares for this. And that's assuming that, everybody's politically engaged, which most of us aren't.
I
But
hate
then
that so much.
if you start actually zooming in and taking a look at shit, I mean, people are getting a bit riled up over the Charlie Kirk thing, which I know we discussed a little bit last week, but that really seems to have ruffled quite a lot of fucking feathers, right? There have been, Jesus Christ, I mean, like, what was it, like 6 shootings, like just the other day
And
like
just
within a
in the last
24-hour
couple,
span?
dude.
Yeah, it's there. I
It's
think
out
that
of fucking
we are
control, man.
watching the. Hmm?
It's out of control.
Oh yes, it is.
It's out of fucking
It
control.
well, I mean, yeah, it really is. This is the result of Republican policy. Or, okay, not Republican policy. Excuse me. This is the result of conservative policy being enacted in this country pretty much unflinchingly over the course of the last 45-ish years, right? I mean, maybe even longer. It's definitely easy to say. You could even make that argument of like 50-ish, 60-ish years. But seriously, this like even the Democratic presidents that we've had, the Democratic people that we've had in office in Congress and stuff, even they have been. Democrats are just Republican light. That's all they've been for a long time. There's not been a legitimate progressive party in this country, at the very least, since, in my opinion, since the civil rights era. Like, don't get me wrong, like there were definitely progressive pushes, and those usually co-aligned with the Democratic side of the aisle. For instance, when we were younger, we both lived through gay rights being implemented and actually upheld by the Supreme Court. For now, right?
Yeah. Until further
That was
notice.
definitely precisely. If you look at the political divide at that point, how many were there Democrats that were definitely against
Well, I mean, Obama
gay
even had to
marriage?
be
Absolutely,
pushed to
but there
that.
were way more.
That was even like the outside of that wasn't like the majority opinion.
It wasn't cool. It wasn't
No,
the in thing to
that
do.
wasn't the that had to be
Yeah,
pushed towards. Where the
precisely.
fuck
Right?
is my
And
hat?
I have no fucking
Sorry,
idea. You got a backpack behind you, but I don't
I
know
know.
what to tell you. I'm not, like, but and so the thing is, though, is like, this all ties back, tying it back to what I was talking about a minute ago, right? What kind of approval does the Republicans have kind of acted like they've had a mandate, like they were given 80% of the country who believes in them and wants them to do what they're doing, right? That's how they're acting. When at absolute best, half the country
Here's
does.
the
But if
biggest,
you really
greatest,
zoom in,
most
it's only
landslide,
about a
incredible.
third of the
Nobody
country.
has gotten more votes ever. Like
Yeah, right. Except for like the every other time that happened, he literally
He
lost the
got more.
popular vote
He got more
twice.
votes than
Like,
Jesus.
sure, might have got it the third time, but he has lost the popular vote twice.
Yeah, I don't understand how.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me. Like, it pisses me
Well,
off.
yeah,
Like,
the
do you guys
electoral
not
college is nuts.
fucking remember last time? Like, it, it
Well, no, dude. Well, okay,
I
because
guess
like
not.
a large block of the population wasn't able to vote by then. A large block of the population that was voting in 2024, I mean, literally a bunch of 18-year-old kids when Trump was first elected were 10 years old. They grew up with that being normal. And then they went through the whole Joe Biden thing, right? And, don't get me wrong. Like, I personally thought Joe Biden was an infinitely better president in literally every single capacity. Still committed war crimes, still could have been a much better president, still could have fixed a bunch of problems that he just let fucking slide, still, pandered to corporate overlords and shit. But he wasn't Donald Trump. He did manage to do a whole bunch of things that were, but he
I
didn't
know. Like, what a
actually
bar. What a
give
bar.
anything substantial. No kidding, right? He didn't give anything substantial
Are you kidding?
to anybody.
The
Well,
fucking
yeah, he built
dude.
back the Build
The
Back Better bill.
Inflation
Don't get me
Reduction
wrong.
Act was the largest investment in climate change policy in the history
Yeah,
of
oh yeah,
mankind. Like
yeah,
and
and
like
I agree.
I'm not
I'm
out
not saying
again.
where
I'm
I'm
not
coming
out
from
here
here. I
trying to
agree
bat
with
for
you.
Biden either. But like to say he didn't do anything, I think is unfair. Like
Yeah,
he
and
also
okay. The thing
like
is, I'm not making that claim. I'm trying to speak as I
yeah
identify their perspective here.
yeah. Okay,
They see
sorry,
it as they have
sorry,
proved it to do
sorry.
anything. Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, I thought Biden was a better president in literally every fucking measure, every single
I
measure, and there
think
were even some policy bits that I do agree with, such
a
as
twice
the
baked
climate bill.
potato like
So,
would have been a better fucking president than
no
literally
kidding.
someone doing nothing
The
would be a
dump I
better
took this morning
president
would have been
than
better.
yeah would be a better president than Donald Trump because he's just actively fucking up everything,
Yeah, seriously,
everything constantly.
every single fucking thing, always, continuously. And so, but the thing is, Joe Biden didn't help the average man. During the presidency, what happens to the average American? Things still continued to get more expensive. Wages did not increase, and that was it. That's what people saw.
Yeah,
It's what you're like. What? Well, you're telling me that we have all this money to go fix the climate, but you're really not gonna just help me pay my electric bill? You're really not just going to help me do my daily life? There, literally, all of the reason why Joe Biden didn't wasn't successful is because he wasn't a socialist. He literally didn't give a fuck enough about the average people. Yeah, sure, I believe he does kind of care about the average person, at least in so much that it allowed him to have a certain amount of power. But I don't. He like most politicians, he didn't care. He didn't care deeply. There is no deep caring from
yeah, and then
most
their
politicians.
whole line from the fucking White House like this is the best the economy's ever been. Like what are you talking about? We have the best economy right now, and everyone's like, "That's great, bro," but what do you mean?
Yeah, but I'm dying.
like
Exactly. Like,
I'm
I'd like
so
to have
happy
health
that
care
yeah,
that doesn't bankrupt
I'm
me.
stoked that the stock market's doing great, but I'm still fucked. So like that, I
Exactly.
mean,
Because, I
yeah,
mean, that's the
there's
thing. It's like what's happening right now with the economy is effectively the same thing that was kind of, at
oh
least
my
on the
god,
surface, what was
it's
happening
like
with Biden. The stock market is doing
self-manufactured.
fine. All the rich people are getting more wealthy. And that's precisely what happened under Biden. And that's precisely what happened under Trump beforehand. And that's precisely what happened under Obama. And that's precisely what happened under Bush. And it's precisely what happened under Clinton. It doesn't matter how far you go back. That is what happens when you have conservative policy. It is always about taking the money and sending it upwards, never about sending it downwards.
Yeah.
Never. Not at all. Why would it? Why would they do that? It would be stupid for them to do that
I
because
don't.
that relinquishes power.
Well, and we don't
So,
donate to
like,
their PACs.
altogether,
like
well, yeah,
we don't
exactly,
donate to
right?
super PACs, bro. So we don't care. They don't care that we don't have any money because we don't give them our money. We don't lobby them and we don't
Exactly.
bribe them to write legislation for us, which is crazy because it's like we
Exactly,
vote for
right?
them, So do they really care? I
Yeah,
don't think they really give a shit because they can just choose their own voters now
most of
too.
them don't.
Apparently, that's the other thing. They can just well just I want that.
Well, what do you mean now? They've been
I know.
gerrymandering
Yeah, I
for
know.
fucking
I know.
centuries.
But
Yeah,
it's I
but
don't
like, and that's
so brazenly.
yeah. I mean, it's rough. It's rough. But like, the thing is, though, is like, like okay, right? Like, there's lots of claims that like, oh, the elections are rigged, right? And I think that's a very complicated conversation to have, honestly, because like a lot of people when you assume that the elections are rigged, right? It's like oh, they actually went in and changed the votes. They intentionally miscounted stuff, or like there was ballot box stuffing, or whatever the fuck, right? That kind of shit almost never happens. The United States elections are some of the most secure ever because they are.
It's kind
We
of like our
tabulate
whole
our shit well. We
brand.
recount them. Yeah, it's our bread and butter. It's
It's
literally
like our
the
whole.
most important part
That
of
was
how
supposed
our
to be our whole
democracy
thing.
functions.
Yeah. No, I know.
Precisely. Now the
We
thing
had
is,
this
when there's
conversation last
rigging the
time, bro.
election,
I know. We already. They rigged the elections by taking away by making it impossible for anyone to vote. By
exactly,
like,
right?
you know what I mean? Putting
By
every single
gerrymandering,
fucking
by
barrier.
making all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
yeah, right. Every barrier you put up, you will deflect a couple of people at the very least, and that's how you do it. And so so the thing is really the only way to beat rigging the vote is to show up in mass. And I think that's probably going to happen, right? People like okay, right? People did not like the way the first Trump administration went. They were dissatisfied by the end of it, to say the least. Dissatisfied enough
That may
to
be
send him
the
out, send him
understatement
packing.
of the century. If by
Yes, yeah,
dissatisfied you mean like
yes.
burning down cities. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
people were
I
unhappy with
mean,
Donald Trump, to say the
yeah,
least, and
maybe a
we'll
little
just
bit.
leave it there for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so, like, just do we really think that? Yeah, because this is the same population of people, minus the ones that died and adding new ones who were born, right? These people were definitely not particularly if they were willing to kick Joe Biden out of office and not elect his successor over these very small, like general, small, these general things these gripes that they've had, legitimate concerns that they've had, then like why wouldn't they want to kick out Donald Trump when he's done even worse shit consistently for a very prolonged amount of time? Like he has done every time he does something bad, he galvanizes support against him every single time.
What's
That's
crazy
just
is like
how
not.
authoritarian overreach works.
It's not really. For some fucking reason, they still like they just don't care. The people that support him just don't. They're like fucking brainwashed by it. I don't understand. Like, yeah, you know
Because
what's
they're
crazy
in a
is that like everything is between 18 and 35% more expensive just in the last
Mhm.
6 months. Like, no, it's fine. You know what? It's gonna be great. Like, I'll give him a little bit of leeway because he's doing great things. Like what, dude? Like what? Like what great things exactly would that be? Like,
And they have to live with the cognitive dissonance literally every day.
dude,
They have to
the hoops
choose
you'd
to
have
go
to
that
jump through
direction.
to make that make sense. Like, and then
Yeah,
okay,
it
it's like,
seems like a
well,
lot for you and me. Yeah, I
you
know.
know, Joe Biden didn't do anything for, and I'm like, bro, you opened up factories. Like, he signed
Hmm.
huge bills that would bring work here, even to the state of Arizona, and then
Hmm.
create a ton of new jobs in fucking energy and stuff. And then all of that funding went away. And so, like, half of these new fucking, you know, clean energy plants are getting shut down now. All of those jobs are now gone. Like, the CHIPS Act funding is all fucked. Like, I can't fucking find a different job to save my fucking life because international tourism has just taken a fucking dive. So, like, my entirely tourist driven economy in my hometown is, like, fucked. Like, we're gonna watch everything close. Fuck, bro. Like, what do you get? What the fuck? We're on a fucking.
Fuck yeah.
We're
People are
like,
nuts.
we're on a human rights watch list now. Like, I mean,
Yeah, we are.
and for good
Yeah,
fucking
these are
reason,
these are
dude.
things that aren't normal,
We're on a
right?
fucking
These
travel
are
advisory. Like, Europeans are told
yeah,
don't fucking go there because they're gonna fuck with you. How is that okay,
yeah.
dude? What is that
It's
shit?
not. It's fucked, is what it is. It's totally fucked, is what it is. And
I
I
need
agree.
fucking busloads full of tourists so I can sell them shit and make my money.
Yeah,
Bastards.
yeah,
This fucking
exactly. I mean,
orange
yeah, dude, the fucking
buffoon.
farmers in the middle of this country drastically need China to buy 1 in 4 soybeans
Save me,
that they
Mr.
grow.
Trump. Save me, Mr. Trump.
Yeah,
I need government subsidies because the Chinese aren't buying my soybeans. Fuck you.
yeah. I
I
mean,
kind of
it's
feel bad,
stupid
but
as fuck.
also, fuck you, dude. Like, what did you. Don't you fucking remember last time? That's the other thing. Dude, he did the same shit with China last time. He
Yeah,
started a
to a
fucking
fraction
trade
of the
war with
degree. But yeah,
China last time. and he fucked you over then too, and then you just fucking lubed up your asshole and asked for it again. You silly cunts. I don't. Oh, it pisses me off, dude.
They're in
I'm
holes.
starving. My kids.
They're in information silos. They can't hear anything. They're literally given
That's why I can yell it right now.
contradictory
Yeah,
information.
fucking fight me.
You know?
Fucking come fight me, dude. Because and it's dude, it's so frustrating too. Like, it's all the immigrants taking my jobs. It's
Hmm.
fucking the reason I haven't gotten a raise in a decade that outpaces inflation is because of immigration. What?
Hmm.
I, is
Yeah, I
it
mean, like,
though? Really
yeah,
though?
I hate to be that kind of guy, but I did you not get a raise in your job in the fields? Is that where you didn't get a raise? Is is that because that's did you not get a job being a maid? Did you not get a raise in your job being a dishwasher that gets paid in cash under the fucking table? That's where you didn't get your raise? No, these aren't the fucking jobs that these fucking jackass white people are complaining about, man. No, they stole our jobs. No, they fucking don't. They are doing jobs that white people refuse to do. Like, and they should be paid better. Don't get me wrong. I think that all of us should actually be paid better, personally,
I think that just
except for the rich people.
the massive amount of like profit is the problem. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Exorbitant profit is fucking ridiculous. The fact that we don't share the profit is ridiculous. Like, why? And this just drives me nuts. It's just like, I really think that we need to try to shift away from this individual profit idea that we have in this country. I need to profit off of this idea. No, no, no. I think we need to stop looking at that as much as we do. Now, granted, we can't forget that entirely. People are individuals and do need to be treated individually. But likewise, we live in a community and need to be treated communally. So we need to stop just thinking about how will this benefit me, and we need to much usually first consider how will this benefit us. There will of course be other times in life where we are going to have to distinguish one from the community. But at this moment in time, we have done that so much, we've focused so much on the self and not the community, that we've gotten to where we are. People don't believe in the social safety nets, and therefore they were totally fine with them being stripped away, piece by piece by piece. You know, and they have to be shown. Like they will eventually see it,
well, they're
right?
about to.
Eventually,
They're fucking.
yeah.
I wonder how long this fucking government shutdown is going to go on, and I wonder how long Democrats will actually hold out before they blink, because like I am at the point where it's like just burn it all down, dude. Just fucking don't ever, don't ever, don't open it again. Like don't like if okay, so you got all these
I
National
sympathize
Guard
with that
dudes.
point at least.
You've got all these National Guard dudes deployed. You've got all of these now Marines, I guess, still right in California. There's still Marines hanging out there. They sent a couple hundred Marines to Portland. Like, does ICE get a paycheck? Does fucking right? So if you can make it a whole month, if they can keep it closed a whole month, and I mean, what they're going to do is they're going to change the Senate rules and they're just going to reopen the government when they get tired of it anyway. Like, gives a fuck. They're just going to do some fuckery and get everything back to normal or whatever. The Democrats, they're just cunts. They just didn't want to pay our brave oppressors in masks. So we're just going to
I
rechange the
mean,
rules and then, yeah. But if they can hold out long enough to where these armed dudes aren't getting paid anymore, that's what I want to see. I want to see the squeeze on
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 them.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean,
because
there is no pain for rich people like economic pain. A rich person would rather have their fucking head cut off than to spend $1.25.
no, I'm not even talking about rich people. Fuck, I don't give a shit about rich people right now. What I'm saying
No,
is
sure.
if they keep it closed long enough that the National Guard guys don't get their paychecks and that the deployed Marines don't get their fucking paychecks here in the United States, that will, in my, I cannot imagine a better way of showing you that you're on the wrong side of this than, oh my god, wait, I'm in the city of Portland, I'm a fucking Marine, and I'm not getting a paycheck? Like, hold the fuck, wait a fucking, hold the fuck on. Wait a minute. Just like take a beat here and think about that for a second. And like, wouldn't that be nice to just wait a second? Why am I doing this? Like, A,
Yeah.
it's not the oath I took. B, this is, I'm pretty sure, illegal. And C, I'm not even getting paid for it anymore. It would be really nice. I just hope they hold out long enough that people start to think about that for a second because,
As do
like,
I. Because I mean, because like, here's the thing. I don't, I definitely disagree with you in the matter of like, burn it down, don't let it reopen kind of thing. I can sympathize with the emotions behind it, and I can understand that.
right now,
But I
fuck it.
right now.
Because, like, at this point, not enough people are pissed enough. Like, yeah.
Well,
And,
but that's
and
the thing.
like, I hope
That it
everybody
won't.
gets
I don't think
fucked
that'll piss
during
people
this.
off in the right way. I don't
Who
think
they're
it's going to
gonna.
piss people off in the
I.
right way.
It'll make people realize what the fuck is going on. Like,
Well, okay, hold on.
it'll
What
draw.
precisely do you? Well,
Like,
I guess I should actually ask for some more specifics before we continue on this because I might be making a few assumptions about your point of
okay.
view here. Like when you say burn it down, don't let it open again, do you mean like the federal government has shut down and now it's just like fuck it, we're just going to kind of let the U.S. just off into its own thing, and then we're just going to make new shit out of the ashes, like something brand new? Will it be like, are you suggesting, kind of like, for example, like the end of the USSR, or are you talking about more just
No,
like
no, no, no.
let it burn until there's things, and then like, all right, we can just open up the government again?
Yeah, I want to see how long we can put on this squeeze here. I'm not saying let's just balkanize and fucking eat ourselves. That's not. I'm not there
Okay,
yet.
okay,
I'm
okay.
not there yet. I'm not there yet.
You see,
But
and that's the assumption that I was beginning to
no,
make about your
no, 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 no,
point
no,
here.
no,
So
no.
that's I'm glad
But
I
I'm saying,
stopped.
like, how long can we really go without? Yeah, all of these different government subsidies that won't be funded. How long can we go without all of these different social safety net programs? How long can we go without the military getting paid? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Here.
I don't even
I
care.
mean,
Like,
for a while, like honestly, like shit's going to be able to go on for a bit, not indefinitely, but for a bit here. Hold on, I was looking at this a little bit earlier about just government shutdowns in general that have happened in the U.S.
here, keep
Let me
talking
take
for
a
a
peek
second.
here.
I'm gonna pass out if I don't get some more coffee and some snack or something. I'm like having a blood sugar
Hmm.
thing.
That's fine. Okay, so going back to, oh, can you hear me? No, no, you're totally off there. Okay, so well, we're gonna have to actually show this to him when he gets back here. But I'm looking through here. It looks like we've got several different shutdowns that happened. It starts, and I'm on Wikipedia right now, just looking at the list of government shutdowns on there for the moment. In 1980, the government shut down for a single day. It only if it looks like it affected just about the Federal Trade Commission, nothing else. Furloughed 1,600 employees and apparently cost the government $700,000. That happened under President Jimmy Carter, with a Democratic House and a Democratic Senate. Interesting. So, okay, yeah, 1981, there was a government shutdown. All except the legislative branch of the government ended up shutting down. Cost the government 80 to 90 million dollars estimated. Let's see here. 1984, it shut down for approximately somewhere less than 4 hours. It seems. Furloughed 500,000 employees. Cost $65 million. Jesus fucking Christ, that is insane. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna scroll a little bit farther down to start looking at some of the more recent ones here. Wow, okay. So it definitely looks like Trump is responsible for the longest one. Barack Obama was, oh no, excuse me, Bill Clinton might have been responsible for the second longest one. And yeah, yeah, and then it's Barack Obama for the third longest. So for the most part, these government shutdowns, the longest ones lasted for 35 days, cost the government $5 billion. Donald Trump cost this government $5 fucking billion between 2018 and 2019 when the government shut down. Some 380,000 people lost their jobs, or at least, excuse me, employees were furloughed. Excuse me. That is just insanity, right? And let me take a look here. It looks like, yeah, for the first half of that, it was totally Republican controlled, and then I think it was just the Senate. No, excuse me, the House that has the. Oh, hello, welcome back. Okay, so I was looking through here. I'm gonna here if you want to take a look at this, I'll just drop it in the general chat for you.
As you-
But I'm just taking a peek at government shutdowns, just a list of them on Wikipedia, because I wanted to see how long the other ones had lasted. On average, they're really not that long. They're actually fairly short. Most of them were literally only like between 1 and 5 days. Some of them were less than 4 hours. However, there have been a couple of them that have lasted into the double digits of days. In 1995 to 1996, under Bill Clinton's presidency, the government shut down for 21 days and cost the government $400 million. Let me see here.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah, right. In 2013, under Barack Obama's presidency, the government shut down for 16 days. All branches of the government shut down, and that cost approximately $2.1 billion. Billion with a B. That's a lot of fucking money. Let's see here, and then there's a couple other shutdowns that happened. So in January of 2018, there was a government shutdown under President Donald Trump that lasted 3 days. It's just saying there's an unknown amount of money that was lost at that point in time, so that's curious. And then in between 2018 and 2019, there was another government shutdown that lasted 35 days. That one actually lasted, yeah, it's fucking absolutely ridiculous there. Cost $5 billion is what that government shutdown did under Trump's presidency the first time around. That was the longest government shutdown, at least according to this list that I found here. 35 days was the
What's the
longest
record to
government
beat?
shutdown.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
fucking
35
go.
is the record to beat. Well, that's the thing, dude. Like after 35 days, right? That is a whole month worth of
Yeah.
missed wages, right? That's rent that can't be paid, right? That is food that can't be bought. That's some serious fucking sacrifices that a lot of people are going to be making, right? And because a lot of people don't act until they personally feel
That's what I'm
the
saying with
effects
this.
of things.
That's what I'm
You
saying with
know,
this. This is gonna be one of those like, okay, hey guys, like pay attention to this
Mhm.
a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I
And
mean
there's
that. I
been
mean
well,
that
there's been
said, like a
several of
bunch
those
of
recently.
like I'm
This is
sure
just going to be
federal
another real big one.
people that get federal money are paying attention. You know what I mean? Like federal. Does this
Hmm.
is this gonna cut into like let's say SNAP benefits? Like,
Um, I'm not actually 100% sure. Let me check this here
because that's. I mean, that's fucked. It's fucked.
because it
But
very well might.
the other thing though
Let's
is
see.
if given their way, none of that would exist anyway. Like, if left unchecked, that's where all of this shit's going away regardless. Like, hold on, let me
Mhm.
see. And the Medicaid money does.
Let's see here. All right. So, according to the Food Research and Action Center, SNAP recipients should receive their October 2025 payments even if a government shutdown occurs. Let's see here. The program is a delicate partnership of public and private entities. While it's a federal program, vendors decide, yeah, it's your funding government. So you're trying to think. Impact of a shutdown. So, in Trump's administration, the approach to shutdowns may be markedly different. Earlier in the week, instructed to identify programs to where discriminatory funding will lapse on October 1st without alternative sources. For those programs, OMB ordered agencies to draft reduction in force plans that would permanently eliminate jobs rather than impose temporary furloughs. This directive represents a sharp break from past shutdown practices when employees were furloughed but reinstated once Congress restored funding. OMB Director Russ Vought, fuck that guy, is leveraging the threat of the permanent job losses to heighten pressure in the spinning of the standoff with Democrats in Congress. If a shutdown extends beyond mid-October, USDA could technically tap its contingency reserve funding to cover SNAP costs. Under the prior administration, this reserve stood at $6 billion, but it is unclear how much remains available or whether the current administration would choose to use it. Equally concerning, if the USDA fails to instruct states to transmit the necessary electronic files on time, November SNAP benefits could be delayed or interrupted entirely. Each state operates its own internal processing schedule to ensure the timely insurance of benefits. If a state misses its deadline to begin that process, delays are almost inevitable, leaving households without access to food assistance that they rely on. So people, more than likely, this month, right, October here, will probably be getting their SNAP, their food stamps and stuff like that. Probably, according to this. Next month is a
Probably.
lot different question. It may or may not fucking happen next month and going on after that. So I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I have food stamps, man. I'll make enough money to, to actually like live in this country, right? I have to. Uncle Sam gives me and my wife about $300 a month because we're married together, and then we get $300 a month to feed ourselves, and we've gotten very creative on that $300 a month.
That's a lot of
And
beans, baby.
That is a lot of beans. I
That's a
do
lot
eat
of
a
beans.
lot of beans.
Yeah,
Yes, we eat beans.
I eat a lot of
We
beans.
eat. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, it's fucking. It's nuts. Also, a lot of nuts. Anyway, yeah. I just. So this is
That's a little
concerning,
alarming,
right?
don't you think? How many? How
Well, of
many?
course it is.
How many people? How
Well, a
many
lot of these people don't
citizens
know what the fuck they're doing. I'm
rely
sorry. What's the
on SNAP benefits?
right? Take a
I'm
peek.
curious. Think about that. Like, imagine. Whew. Let's see. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program is the nation's most important anti-hunger program, reaching some 41 million people nationwide in 2024.
41 million people. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
potentially 41 million people might not have access to food come November.
Yeah. So I mean,
Oh, man. Well, and
think about it.
there's
Yeah,
special elections this year. There are elections
that's
in
what I'm
November,
saying,
and
bro. Like,
well, like seriously. So I have to like if the Republicans
as long as
really
the
were so steadfast and sure in their ability to just continue and like take over things and not have any kind of ramification, why are they still working so fucking hard to disrupt the vote? If they
dude.
really thought that they had the mandate that they suggest, they would not be as scared of the vote as they are.
Well, yeah, no, of course they don't actually have this
Yeah,
mandate. Fucking because nobody actually wants them to
and
do what
and
they're
it's
doing.
shrinking every day too.
Yeah, fuck them, dude. Like the whole we're gonna take away your health care. Fuck the
Hmm.
veterans. I don't, and that's the other thing that drives me insane about this. Like they don't give two shits. Like about the VA, they would be just as happy. Like, well, wait, why did you even come back? Like, fuck you. Go back to Afghanistan. You just jump in the burn pit yourself. Like, fuck you. They don't give
Yes,
a shit. Captain
yes.
fucking
These
Bone
veterans, which
Spurs
are
and
quote
fucking
suckers and losers.
yeah, and fucking
Yes.
drunk Fox News guy. They don't give two shits. They don't give a
Yeah, no kidding,
fuck.
dude.
Yeah,
It's so fucking
fuck
stupid,
you. What do
dude.
you mean you need money for your healthcare? Fuck you. Well, pull yourself up
Exactly,
by your
dude.
bootstraps. What, your daddy didn't
Yeah,
leave
and
you
like, hey,
an
don't
empire?
get me wrong. I think that the
Cunts.
military is drastically fucking overfunded. We need to chop a lot of the fucking funding out of the military. But at the same point in time, maybe they're hypocrites entirely for being just because yeah, they would they would shut that fucking shit down in an instant. They would want to privatize Social Security in a fucking instant.
Oh yeah.
Of
Oh
course they
yeah.
will.
Yeah, of course you do.
Of course they will. There is literally not a single thing that I really believe that there is not a line that this administration will not be willing to
I,
cross. Right? Just because they haven't done it yet, I really don't think
they don't
means
have any
that
fucking.
they won't be willing to.
There's no moral boundary that they will not
Mhm.
tap dance
Yeah,
right the fuck
we
over. They
we
don't
have
care.
already opened a concentration camp during our lifetimes now. That
Yeah.
is sickening. That's literally some shit that should have
Fucking
happened in the
alligator
past history and then
Alcatraz,
never
and then
again.
they made a
Yeah,
fucking meme out of it. Like
yeah,
that, and that's the
and
other. It's so cringy. It's like the
yeah,
ugh. It's gross.
yeah.
It's
And it's like a lot of these people, a lot of these people are going to be asking for sympathy and all of that, and it's very hard to give it. It's very hard to give sympathy because they really did sign up for this. I'll admit, yes, there are a number of them that did not know what they were signing up for. They thought they were voting for something else and did not get. No, that's because they were stuck in information silos. They were literally lied to, right? Whenever I've been lied to, I don't feel like it's my fault that I've been lied to, right? And especially if I've been lied to convincingly, to the point where somebody lied to me, got me to believe something that wasn't true. Is that my fault? I don't really think so. I try my best not to believe lies, but they have been lied to, and I've been lied to, and it feels really bad to understand that I've been lied to. There's been times in not only my life, but I think everybody does this, where people will justify lies that they have been told. They will find any way to get to it because they just don't want to believe that
have
that a
been
lie got
had.
through their defenses. Yeah, they don't want to believe it, and it's hard. It's gonna be harder and harder and harder and harder every single fucking day for these people to believe that,
So this
to
is
be able to
okay. So
not.
this kind of gets me to this point. So what one thing that like the Democratic half of this bird has a fucking hard time is communicating anything with anybody. Because what's going to happen is they're going to do this shutdown and like Fox News and the Dude Sphere is going to do such a good job of hammering the shit out of them. And they're not going to be able to be like, look, dude, we did this because of X. All they're going to see is, where's my fucking food stamps? Democrats shut the government down. And they're not going to ask what why, like what the why is. Then they're going to do the media is going to do a really good job of not helping people get to the, because they're taking your health care away.
Yeah, that's a very important point that you point out there. It's very
it's annoying because that's exactly what's going to happen. Like, and I'm all about it. Let's have this fight, but I'm concerned that look. I know this is hard to understand, but I took away your food stamps because they were trying to take away your health care. How do you how do you how do you help people bridge the gap, right? Like, how do you make it easier for people to understand that's what's going on? Because when your fucking kids are hungry, it's a pretty hard sell to be like, but it's for democracy. You know what I mean? Like, so they are gonna get fucking creamed on this, dude, because they are shit.
The way to get past that is to remind them that the Republicans have the presidency, the House, the Senate, and the Supreme Court. How is this the Democrats' fault?
I don't know, but they're gonna make it.
It
worked.
Well, that's the thing. When you find somebody, ask them that. Seriously, ask them to walk you through the logic. That's if you never give them. Like, here's this is something that I've had to learn. Don't give them facts. Don't give them statistics. Don't send them articles. Don't insist.
I know they don't.
Ask them questions and feel it with them. That's how you do it. It's just like, well, that's interesting. I didn't know that was the case. Why is that the case? And then have them explain it. And then when you find a flaw in their logic, be like, well, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand, because I had seen this thing, so please help me gap these two things together. Why is this the case? Because I don't understand it. Like, literally, play the fucking fool.
Because you're so much better human. I got into this argument one time with a guy at the bar, and I was already drunk, and he was pretty drunk, and I'm like, man, yeah, it's fucked up, dude. Like, carbon emissions, blah blah blah. And he's like, that's bullshit. Like, there's no way. And I was like, what do you mean there's no way? He's like, there's no way that the emissions from a few cars. I'm like, a few cars? Like a few 100 million cars? What are you talking about? And he's like, it doesn't do anything. It's nonsense. You can't see it. And I was like, okay, well, here, check this. Go home, park in your garage, and turn on your car and just hang out for a while and see. And then come on back and tell me that. And then the bouncer's like, hey, bud, are we cool? And I'm like, yeah, we're cool. I'm fucking leaving anyway. Like, it was bad. I was like, just go home and rev the engine for a while. Come on back and tell me if you think that carbon emissions don't do anything. And it was bad.
Your point stands. However, I'm not sure I would use that tactic myself.
I was like, I thought it was hilarious, but I'm a giant piece of shit. So,
and that's so like, okay, this leads me to another thing about one of the things about the left that is kind of stupid. Like, okay, the left is a coalition. However, it does not act like one. It acts.
They all fucking hate each other. They all fucking hate each other.
There's purity tests all fucking over the place. And that's the thing. It's like, we have to realize that if we really want to succeed, right? If we really want to be progressive and change things for the better, we do have to just deal with each other, right? Okay, so there's this motherfucker I used to watch, right? Bo of the Fifth Column, right? His wife ended up taking over the channel. Now her name is Belle, and it's still a great fucking channel. I would always suggest everybody and their mother go watch Belle of the Ranch. Fucking perfectly good, just news. Just news. It's so good. It's just news. It's great. They don't spin shit. They just give you the fucking back. Anyway, the point is this guy said that you really have to ride the bus in the same direction. Right, you go to war with the soldiers you have, right? And so if the soldier that I have on my side is you, that knows how to be catty and make those, like those hard-hitting, kind of clawing remarks, there's room for that. That needs to be done part of the way. I mean, because some of these people are not going to know better until they feel fucking embarrassed. They won't know. That's not everybody, though. Some people aren't going to be able to get over until I take my approach and try and help them over more gently and stuff like that. Some people are not going to know until they're literally punched in the fucking face by a Nazi and realize that they need to punch back or die. So it's a multi-pronged approach that needs to happen, right? I don't ever want to tell somebody that they need to stop taking their approach. All I ever want to do is offer them another
My
tool
approach
to
doesn't work.
use with other people.
My approach doesn't
It
get any.
will on somebody. It
No,
will on somebody.
it
Not
just makes
often.
him. It just pisses him off.
That's why I don't use it. Well, yeah, it
Yeah,
does piss them off,
I love it though.
and it
I don't
should
know
piss
what
them
I
off.
love fucking arguing with people. I love watching them get red in the face.
Well, it's a deeply human thing to do, isn't it?
It makes me. It gives me jollies. Just to. I mean, and the other thing
I
is
feel
like.
you're the reincarnation of fucking Diogenes, dude. Like,
I know. I know. I found myself defacing currency the other day, and I'm like, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That shit's
Man,
so
if only we
funny.
could take care of wealth inequality as simply as we could. You know,
Just rubbing my tummy. Oh, if only, if only. So
I'm
funny.
sorry, that was too funny. Yeah, so yeah, like I really think that that's we need to not police each other on the left, man. Like there is some shit that people are going to say that is going to offend us, right? And unfortunately, we can't be snowflakes like the conservatives and freak out about it when it happens. Because not everybody gets to enlightenment at the same speed nor at the same time. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody learns things, yeah, on their at their own pace. Right? There's definitely lessons in my life that I learned a lot sooner than most other people would. But there's also plenty of lessons in my life that I haven't learned and still haven't. I don't even know that I need to learn some lessons. And furthermore, I'm certain that some things that I've been taught are false, and I just don't know it yet. I've not been able to disprove them. I haven't even thought to try to disprove them because I believe that they're real, right? But the best thing that we can do is just, in my opinion, try and move forward and show each other better things. And right now, this whole clusterfuck that we're doing, I think it's one of the best times that we can do that. This is when we can actually have a shot at building community, new community, better community than what we had previously. Because they're chaotic times. Things are upset at the moment, right? When things are normal, everything's kaput, everything's in its place. No, I'm sure, right? There might be a few messes that you can observe easily around, but like you don't want to fucking have to get up and go do anything about it because that really would disturb a bunch of other stuff, and then you'd have to go take care of that. And it's a bunch of stuff, right? It's in your way. But now that everything is a mess, there's nothing but messes. Well, it's not going to stop us as much from getting up and actually just fucking doing shit, right? It's possible to just start where you are, right? The things around you aren't nice anymore. The messes aren't distant and far away. They're at your fucking doorstep. And that
Well,
causes people
this is a
to
fucking
change.
dude. I I wish there was some way to fix the individualized reality problem that we have. The like,
Right?
dude, like that every single person has their own tailored shit that completely distorts their lens of reality to sell them shit. And that's the most cynical part of the whole thing is that it's just for ads. That's the whole reason we are all brainwashed into thinking whatever we want as long as we'll keep staring at the fucking screen is because of ad revenue. And I'm like, dude,
Somebody wants to make money off of you. Yeah.
that was the reason. If you went back in time and you're like, yo, bro, this is gonna be a lot to hear, but in the year of our Lord 2025, we're all gonna live in our own custom tailored realities, and democracy and just human civility will completely fall apart because of ad revenue. So watch out for that. It'll be great. It'll be
Exactly.
cool. And
Right.
then a
I mean,
fucking
that's
34-time felon con man who doesn't pay his fucking contractors, who basically bought his wife from a sex offender who rapes kids. He'll be the president. No way. Yeah, way. And everybody will love him. They'll think that he was saved by
no way.
God. They'll think that he was saved by God, and a father of 3 got shot instead. And that was God's will to save him from an assassin's bullet so that he could make America great again by forcing the price of everything to rise by upwards of 15, 20, 35%. Except for prescription drugs. The price of those is going to go down by 800, 900, 1500%. Some fucking how. Okay, sure. Like, I'll
Beautiful
take.
number. Beautiful
Yeah,
numbers. We have the
beautiful.
best numbers.
Huge, glorious,
Huge.
lovely, sexy numbers. Fucking
Yeah, right.
just it's. How can you lap up this guy's bullshit? I don't understand. I just
Because
don't.
it's a reflection,
It's
right?
gross.
Because I mean, that's like with most cults, right? That's kind of how it is. You fall into following either the ideology or the leader because you see yourself reflected in it, right? There's and then no, there's that, and then it erases you,
I
right?
don't know
You
how
can
you can.
see.
Ew. Why would you want to be anything like that? Ew.
Uh, I think honestly, and I might get flack for this. I think Donald Trump very well might be the most confident man ever. He's the man
You'd have to
just
be.
does not give a fuck.
I guess you.
Like
Yeah.
seriously, and that's the thing.
Ew.
People, that's what a lot of Americans want to be. They want to look and feel confident. Why? Why? Because it feels good, right? It's what we're trained to do, right? I want to be confident in myself. That means in this culture that I have to race to the top of the job. I have to try and become a billionaire. That means I have to adhere to certain specific ideas of what I need to look like and what I need to act like, so on and so forth, right? And all these people see this random guy who was allegedly not involved in politics, but that's
A giant
bullshit
crock
because
of
people
shit.
just
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah,
Like.
yeah, right. People
Okay.
just didn't pay attention to him, right? And I mean, people did pay attention to him. They just didn't really ever take it. They took Donald Trump like a living cartoon for a very long time. And don't get me wrong, he's
He is a
still a living
fucking
cartoon,
cartoon.
but he's got an actual flamethrower now, so he can still do a lot of damage, right? And so like they see in him, like, look, here's this dude that is rich beyond belief. He's got, somehow people think that his wife is beautiful, but what, he's apparently got a beautiful wife. His penthouse in New York is literally made out of gold, or like everything in there is made out of gold. He's got a golden toilet. The man takes a shit in a golden toilet every morning. Like, I want to be that guy. It takes such confidence to get there. What bravado. Look how strong this man is. Look at how he's just conquered the modern life. It's fantastic. And it's so easy to look past the bad parts and only see the glimmering bit, right? It's so easy to
That it's all a fucking
to
sham. Like that's the crazy part. Is it takes literally just
yeah.
a moment of scrutiny to be like his fucking wife hates him. She does not want to be there. She won't even hold his fucking hand.
But
Like you know what I
that's
mean?
not the
Like
thing.
I know, but it's like
It's not
I
love. That's not the thing that matters.
right,
It's
but
he has the wife. He owns the wife. That's impressive to people. Yeah,
ugh.
I mean, it's gross as fuck.
I think
I mean,
it's
this is
more
the same man
disturbing that
who
people are all
buried
about it
his
though.
ex-wife on one of his fucking
For
golf
the fucking
club
tax
resorts
benefits, I
so
know.
that he could have a tax benefit because he could label it legally as a fucking cemetery.
Careful,
Like,
Don. Careful, Don. You're gonna
yeah,
drive
that's
that
not
fucking golf
cheating.
ball over there by.
That's good use of the tax code. That's being smart,
Uh,
right?
it's
Being
just
able to make $1 billion and and
it's
all of that,
ins-
hiring other
it's
people out to do the labor for you. Well, that's just smart. He's a good businessman. Well, he bankrupted a bunch of casinos, but how did he make a bunch of money in the way? Well, that was still a smart businessman. He did the intelligent thing. He made it better for himself. It didn't matter that the casinos failed because Trump, his brand still grew, and he still was wealthier by the end of it. Like, yeah, they see it as success because they've been led to believe that that is success,
a
right?
giant
I mean,
fucking weasel,
just
dude.
like people, centuries ago were trained to believe that being the king was just an inherent thing given to them by God, right? It's what they were raised to believe. It's what the culture gave them, right? And shit, the pain of change was not greater yet than the pain of staying the same, right? And that's what it is. These people, they see good things. They see any good thing. They see the good thing that they're looking for, the thing that they've been trained to look for, and they will look past all of the other bullshit around it because they see the good thing in there. And don't be wrong, everybody seems to do that, right? We all do. Uh, we all brainwash ourselves in that way,
Yeah.
right? And it's best to try not to. It's best to try and deconstruct these things. I
But for that
don't think that any
guy,
human being.
like I'm all about cognitive dissonance to make yourself happy, but that guy,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, dude.
come on,
I mean,
dude.
that guy.
That fucking guy.
Darby, this man can walk out with his face literally painted orange and still talk like he feels like he knows what he's talking about. He can talk with
Acetam,
confidence. I
cinnamon,
mean,
acetaminophen,
y-
Tylenol.
yeah, right?
Oh,
Yeah, Tylenol.
that's
Exactly,
okay,
dude.
right?
Like,
That's okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess he is
yeah,
confident, and he's kind of funny. Nowadays, it's just
yeah,
like he's like almost a parody of himself. He's like almost too
yeah, he
cartoonish.
really is.
It's like you couldn't
Yeah,
even make
I,
fun of him more
man,
than he is just fucking goofy anymore.
I have said it before and I will say it again, dude. I could literally draw a picture of a mustachioed evil cartoon villain holding a fucking circular bomb, and still that would not be as evil or as cartoonish as Donald Trump is. It's
I
just
know.
like
And then
literally,
fucking Cash
if Charles
McAllister.
Dickens wrote, if Charles fucking Dickens, if Shakespeare himself wrote Donald Trump as a character, nobody would believe it. They would say that's too over the top. It's way too on the nose.
Like, yeah, come on, nobody's that ridiculous.
Yeah,
Oh, and then
right?
I'm gonna
Yeah, fucking
just.
Ebenezer Scrooge is just like, dude, fucking show some sympathy. I'm
I think that I need to show you something too. Hold
sorry,
on.
the look on Cash Patel's face just constantly
Yeah.
looks like he walked in and seen his parents
Yeah.
having
Okay.
sex.
Oh god.
Like,
Oh god. You're looking
yeah, I
at the
just,
stream. Yeah. That's the.
I mean, that's his face
That's
all
his
the
face.
time. Like, I know, like
And then who else are we looking
he
at? So.
he looks like a dog that just got caught licking his own butt. Seriously, that's like,
Mm,
what?
I wasn't eating out of the
It's
trash.
yeah,
What?
yeah, fucking
Uh.
God, what
Fucking.
a just a
And what? PJ
ah
said.
God, what a cunt. Seriously, what a cunt.
Let's just look up
Fuck him.
embarrassing images of all these goobers.
Embarrassing images of all these. Okay, if we're talking embarrassing images of all, I think one of the best images to have come out in the last year was fucking bald JD Vance. It's just
Oh
too
my
good.
god. Oh, I
You,
can't believe I
you
didn't
can't.
immediately get JD Vance memes,
You,
bro.
yeah, dude, you can't
It's a
top the
whole.
fucking the bald JD Vance. I
I
love it.
like the
It's
I
too
like the
it's too
fat one.
good.
I know it's
We
so
are just
funny. It's like
bald fat
I've seen more fat
weirdo.
images of JD Vance than I have actually seen what he. And so I'm like, what does he even look like anymore?
No kidding. No
I didn't even
kidding,
know
dude.
it.
Fucking, it's great.
Hey bears, have you seen the South
Uh,
Park like the
oh my
South?
god, he's like super tiny. Yeah,
Hey
fucking.
bears, yeah, this little hey
Oh my
bears.
god, dude. Jesus
It's so
fucking
funny, dude.
Christ.
It's so funny.
Ah, man, like that's one of the things. Like, okay, right? Trump's days are numbered, right? Like
Oh, I
literally on
bet.
this mortal plane, everybody dies. Unfortunately, that is the sheer reality of the situation. This this is the number two. This is the guy that they're gonna try and usher in, and like,
Mm-hmm.
really, dude,
Yeah,
Republicans don't take this motherfucker serious. This man wears eyeliner and has a
I
very
know.
notably not white wife.
I just it's
They're gonna follow this dude, really. Like,
hey
don't get me wrong.
bears.
I have nothing
Oh,
wrong with people wearing eyeliner. I have nothing wrong with having very not white wives, or kind of white wives, or any fucking thing. It doesn't matter. Love is love. But like the Republican Party
have
that
you heard
was
him like?
notably like
Have you
the
heard him like?
holdout against gay marriage, really? They're gonna be the ones that are just like cool with this. The Republican Party, which notably was pretty fucking racist these days. Like, oh boy.
He's gonna
I
pass
know.
crazy legislation about couches. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's,
I would
that's
just more couches in the White House. Yeah, he
oh
does. He
god.
wears so much eyeliner, bro. It's
Yeah,
wild.
he does.
It's crazy. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you do that, dog? What are you doing,
I mean, because he is so in the closet, dude.
dude?
He's so
Yeah,
deep.
hearing him
As
talk
as
about his wife, like talking about their marriage. I don't remember what the fucking the context was, but he said just the way he mentioned. Yeah, it just sounded weird. It was just so off putting. Him talking about his marriage. It's like you don't. That's a weird. I don't know. It's just weird.
JD Vance is weird. I mean, all of them are fucking weird up in the government, man. Like,
You should have
they're.
said please.
Yeah, sorry.
You should have said please.
Oh my god.
Hey bears.
I
Hey bears.
I don't god, like fucking. It is just it's crazy,
Cunt, dude.
crazy to watch these people. be and exist. Like I know I as much as I've been expanding upon earlier and like how I was talking about unity and whatever like that, but I
I've
do definitely sympathize with just the sheer fucking absurdity of this. Like I swear to fucking God, Monty Python is looking down at us from heaven, going like, "What the shit, dude? I thought we stopped making skits."
I couldn't even have
It
made
was
up anything this goofy. Let's see.
God, no kidding,
Okay,
dude.
so let's see. The trial of James Comey. That's one we haven't touched on.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I actually don't know too super much about that, but I'm willing to bet that probably nothing is going to happen. It's going to be a big old nothing burger, like
Yeah,
literally this whole administration has been for the most part. Don't get me wrong, they've been able to do a lot of fucking damage, but like they've just failed every step of the
I
way.
mean,
They're
he's
not
gonna
even authoritarianing right, man. Like they literally cannot do anything properly. Like at all. It's so fucking nuts to me that they have failed
just
so
crack. Yeah,
hard to crack down on this country. Like they tried. They tried really hard. We are going on month number 9 now. As to and woo they sent some troops to Los Angeles. Woo, they sent some people out to DC and they cleaned up a bunch of shit around. We wasted millions of dollars on deployments
oh yeah. How much? I'm
to
gonna.
cities that didn't do fucking nothing. We threatened Chicago and then backed out of that. We fucking are gonna send troops to Memphis. We're gonna literally. I genuinely don't fucking think anything is gonna happen with any of these troops at any point. Like unless there is some just giant escalation that I don't see coming somehow. Like okay, not
I think
somehow. Of
they're
course, I
gonna
don't have a
be.
crystal
They're
ball,
gonna.
but just
It's. They're. I'm, they're gonna be hanging out around polling stations. That's gonna be the. It's gonna be a bunch of
well,
fucking voter
yeah.
intimidation. That's gonna be the thing. Like
Well,
they're gonna be
yeah,
ICE
there's going to be a
agents
bunch of.
just
I'm sure that they will
harassing
be hanging around.
motherfuckers during the 2026 election. Like they're just gonna be grabbing anybody they can that looks like they would vote Democratic. Like, and that's gonna be that's the real thing. That's the move here. And also,
Yeah,
did you
they're
fucking hear
gonna
about
try.
the the elected representative that they're holding? That they're like,
Oh yeah, they have not sworn in yet.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah. I
that's
have.
so
Yeah,
greasy. Yeah, and like they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah. It
shut
is.
down the government before she gets sworn in, so they don't have to fucking
Yeah,
release the Epstein files.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They will. It's fucking gross,
Fucking
isn't it? It's real fucking
Mike
gross, isn't
Johnson
it?
is such a twit. There's another
Yeah,
goof.
he is. Man, okay, dude. I saw. I'd actually have to look and see because today is allegedly the day it would have been released. But there was a dude on YouTube that I saw who had allegedly allegedly had proof that Mike Johnson had a fucking grinder profile and like had a bunch of evidence about his sexual exploits out and about. And he's just like, hey, dude, fucking swear her in or I'm going to release it. So I have no idea if it's actually, I don't know, let me take a look around and see if it's here.
While you look that up, the DC National Guard deployment to cost $200 million as soldiers pick up trash and blow leaves. Let's see. President Trump's deployment of the Washington National Guard is projected to cost the taxpayers $201 million, more than $1.8 million a day.
Nice.
That's sick,
Nice.
dude.
That $1.8 million a day, so glad that it's not going to feeding children.
Yeah.
Really happy about that, actually.
Fuck them.
I'm like
Fuck them
so stoked.
kids. They can
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
pull.
those children. Who
Who
need?
gives a shit about
We
feeding the
don't. We
kids?
don't need no fucking children. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
get the fuck
No,
out of
seriously.
here.
Like, what the shit?
It's
What the
crazy.
actual fuck,
Or,
dude?
God forbid, healthcare.
One
Fuck
point
that.
three million fucking dollars to go send
1.8
our
a
National
day.
Guard around to 1.8. Excuse me, I
A
misheard
day.
you. 1.8 per day.
Per day.
Per day.
Per day.
Per day. Per
Per day.
per fucking
Per
diem,
diem.
dude.
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
It's sick, dude. I love it. I can't imagine a better way to spend my tax money. Honestly,
Dude, no
like the fucking
kidding.
Green Beret landscaping. That's actually
No
funny.
kidding.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait. Hey, Jane Goodall died.
Okay, well here. Okay, I found the video. Okay, I found it on Reddit at least. So here, I'll pop it in. I found the video itself that I watched. Let me pop it into the general right quick.
That's so
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that right there is the video of because I watched this and like now, do I believe him? No, I'm not going to believe him until he actually produces receipts. However, I do at least think it's kind of funny, because it seems to be that Mike Johnson on Grinder has been trending quite a bit
All right,
online.
here.
People
I
are
got it.
people are at least talking about it,
Hey,
and at the very
here's
least
a
that is
message
fucking
for
funny to me
Speaker of the House,
because
Mike Johnson.
there's
Pay
it's
attention,
just
bud.
Hold on.
I said
This
it
is for
earlier and I'll
Mike
say it
Johnson.
again.
If you're not Mike
the
Johnson,
the
you can
Republicans
keep
have such a
scrolling,
fucking
or you can
problem
stay.
with being in the closet, dude. Like there are so many gay Republicans that are just
Yeah,
terrified
that
to
it
come out.
crashes. I love that grinded. The servers crashed in Phoenix when
Yeah, God, that shit was bad.
Charlie's
It happened again at
memorial.
fucking the Republican National Convention. I think it was
Oh,
2016. I
yeah.
think. Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
what's
dude, I
crazy is
can't
like we
fucking
wouldn't
believe
even.
it. I can.
The side would be cool with it. You guys can still.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. You know,
I mean, it's insane. Like, well,
look,
because like I
we
think
would
part of the
still love
reason
you
why
if
they
you were
have
our
to not be
kids.
okay with it.
Like,
Yeah, right.
I know. Yeah, your dad would hate you, but we wouldn't. We'd
Well,
still be cool. Fine.
yeah, I mean, dude, I think part of the
You'd
reason
stop taking our
why
health care.
is because like it's
Okay.
it's literally sexual in nature. I think them hating other
That's
gay
weird.
people is literally just because that's kind
That's
of how it helps them get
what
off.
they
They have
need.
to
Yeah, they
have to
need it.
want the forbidden thing, like, and if they just make it normal, then like that's
Well, that's no
not
fun.
forbidden anymore.
If I'm allowed to do it, it's not. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna watch this
Yeah,
video.
no, I
Just
mean, yeah, okay, go for it. It is more complicated than that, but yes.
Hey, here's a message for Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. Pay attention, bud. This is for Mike Johnson.
This
If
guy's
you're
so
not Mike
unsettling.
Johnson, you can keep scrolling, or you can stay here and listen to what I have to say. Hey, Mike, you have until Wednesday to swear her in. Wednesday. Or I will release your Grinder profile and your IP address. I bring receipts, bitch. You're not going to sit there and actively work against LGBTQ rights and democracy. It is treason. Yeah, I'm calling you out for treason. You have until Wednesday to swear her in and let democracy take its course, or I will release your Grinder profile and
Scrolled
your
down a little and started
IP
looking at the
address.
comments. The
Yeah.
first comment that
Connects
popped
both to you,
he had
Mike.
an update video saying Johnson's
The
team
choice
is
is
after
yours.
him and that he's consulted with a team of
Do the
lawyers,
right
and
thing.
now the proof is, quote,
'Cause
in
I'm
the
petty.
hands of multiple people.
And I'm not above this bullshit. Go fuck yourself.
So,
okay.
hey man, if it comes out
Well,
that
where is it?
Mike
It's
Johnson,
Wednesday.
yeah, right, it's Wednesday, so allegedly it should come out today. But like straight up, man, again, like I don't believe things without receipts anymore.
Yeah,
Like
no.
it's just you can't. It's unwise. I've learned my lesson, from when I was young. People, I grew up, like growing up in a cult, and having had to come out of that, I had to learn. Yeah, no, don't believe things unless you can prove them. You know, you can have opinions on stuff, but don't just follow blindly. And God, it'd be great if this guy has his receipts, but I'm not gonna follow him blindly over the cliff and be like, oh yeah, Mike Johnson is definitely on one of the ones on Grinder. Although we do know that there are a lot of fucking Republicans on Grinder. Again, they crashed the thing at least twice that we know of. So that's weird. That's kind of weird. Like, okay, and another thing, do you know like which states watched, like per capita, watched more transgender porn than the rest? Most of them were in the South.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, like
Well,
seriously, it's
it's so fucked up, dude. Like,
yeah,
yeah, and then what? This
yeah,
one guy's like, oh, we gotta basically hunt trans people for sport to protect the kids or whatever, and then fucking pleads
right.
guilty to having kitty porn on his computer. Like,
Yeah, no kidding.
like,
No fucking kidding, dude. I know somebody just had to fucking drop out of a race because as he was talking, there was just like trans porn on and a computer behind him that he like his computer. So it was like, oh, fucking
whoopsie.
great. Oh boy. I know, just like seriously, every accusation is just a confession when it comes to these people. It's like it's
Crazy.
it's crazy. They cannot help but project it as loudly as possible. Like it just baffles me, These people screamed about pedophilia for decades. How many of them have kitty porn? It
I know. It's so
like literally one
well,
would
and
be
it's
too many,
it's
but
it's
there's
fucking.
more than one.
You wouldn't think that releasing these documents that they've been talking about releasing, they literally like
Mhm.
ran and won government on the idea of releasing these files about a sex trafficker and pedophile, and for some fucking reason they just won't do it. Isn't that a
Mhm.
little weird? Like,
Yeah.
even just on its
Okay.
face, like, why not?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, okay. So, like, one of the things, like, a
I know
bunch.
you guys
I
don't
have seen
fucking
this
care about the
argument online.
victims. They don't give a shit about the victims.
No kidding.
No, they don't
No,
fucking
yeah,
care.
they fucking never would, right? Well,
They don't
they
fucking care.
can't make money off of the victims. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
please, like it. It's just ridiculous. But like, I've seen this argument, like, I think it's really fishy that all the Democrats are suddenly wanting to get the Epstein files released. I think that's just weird. Isn't it weird that they just all of a sudden care about him? Maybe it is. But what I think is even more weird is all of a sudden the Republicans don't.
Don't. Yeah. When they actually have the power to do it, they don't want to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
we've only
really
been
feels
talking about,
weird to me.
and I love Bill Clinton's in there. Great. Let's see it. I'll
Yeah,
fucking
but
string
he
him up
is
too. I don't
cool.
fucking care.
Yeah,
Whatever.
if Bill
Perfect.
Clinton is in there, then can we please release the files so that we can send him to prison
I would love to know
for the
that.
rest of his life?
I would love to know that. That would be a
Yes.
great thing to know. All of them.
Yes.
Every
Is
one of them.
Barack Obama in the files? Please let us know so we can send him to prison if he is.
Yeah.
Is Donald Trump in there? Please let us know. If he's not, then please release the files. Make sure that we know. Release them completely unredacted so we can all see with our own eyes that Donald Trump is an innocent man.
Yeah.
Why not?
You know,
They could prove Donald Trump's innocence like that, and they don't. Why? I mean, you and I know why, of course. But yeah, it's because they're fucking either pedophiles themselves or protecting the pedophiles that fund them,
yeah.
or both.
Yeah.
That's also an option. We can consider the both.
I
option here,
think let's go
right?
with both. I'm gonna say both.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll see if it's on the board. And anyway,
Survey says both.
yeah, no, straight up.
I want to get a
Like,
little survey says
yeah,
board.
like, is it? That'd be great. That's fucking. So, like, is it a little weird? Is it a little concerning that there's a bunch of Democrats that now all of a sudden want to have this thing done? Right? That they've just jumped onto the bandwagon? Like,
How is that even
sure,
a gotcha? How
of
is that
course.
even a? Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Like, it's
because
a
it
little weird
politically
because a bunch
suits
of
them
them
to do it.
probably knew about this shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course they
exactly.
do, because there's an incentive now, because, oh wait, the fucking, the diddler in chief, you know what I mean, has a personal connection to of
Yeah.
course they want to, duh. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure it's
Of course
concerning,
they would.
but like, isn't it more concerning that the leader of the free world is probably in the files detailing horrible things he did to children?
Yeah.
Or at
And
least
also,
hanging out with a guy that he knew did horrible things with children, which I think is almost just as damning. Like,
right?
well, he's,
And and
he
you know,
stole
kind of like
girls
what I
from
was saying.
Mar-a-Lago, and that just crossed a line. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
he took one of my spa
oh
girls. Or
my god,
yeah,
like that was he's just hunting my talent. Like, that's how you
yeah.
saw that. That's
It's
you're fucking
pretty
gross.
fucking stupid.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, no. But like seriously
Ugh.
though, like again, like why are the Democrats all of a sudden interested in this? One potential answer, even though I don't really believe this for too many of them, that I think this does affect some of them though. People can change. Like I mean, changes of opinion and mind and heart do happen all the time. So like, and again, harkening back to what I said earlier, not everybody reaches enlightenment at the same speed or at the same time, right? There's probably some motherfuckers that really genuinely thought that like, oh, whatever, right? It was gonna just get taken care of by like the FBI or the Department of Justice or all those things. The wheels were turning, things were happening. There's no need to fucking release a bunch of shit because there is potentially damaging things to the victims or whatever the fuck, right? I do think that there are probably a handful of politicians that actually believe that have now actually switched their tune and have been like, hey, let's do the Epstein files now. And part of the reason why I think that possibility is a bunch of the victims have come out and specifically asked for the Epstein files to be
I know.
released.
Yeah, I'm like, they don't.
So
They don't care.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's fucking have
Yeah, I
out
mean,
with
not
it.
only is it politically convenient for them, which admittedly is like, is that kind of shitty? Like, yeah, but wouldn't the Republicans do exactly
Haven't
that's
they been doing
politics.
that shitty fucking politically
Yeah,
convenient thing
like
with these
if we
Epstein
could
files
avoid
for
that
like
kind of
a
politics.
decade? We've literally, it was like
Oh,
10
oh,
fucking
please,
years
child,
ago.
a decade. Oh, please.
No, with the Epstein files themselves, the Epstein didn't kill him. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I was still working at Page
That was
Springs, dude.
almost
That
a
was like
decade
when,
ago. Yeah.
yeah, Casey was like, had just been born. That was like right, yeah.
Yeah,
And
dude, I was
yeah,
working at the fucking Rouge. I
everywhere, man.
remember the whole fucking thing, like everybody going crazy that Epstein didn't kill himself. And it's like, I remember, even at that point, I've always been a lefty for a very long time, and I've only gone farther left as I've grown up. And I remember even at that point in time, I was not even remotely on the right. And I was just like, that guy didn't kill himself. I don't buy that
No,
shit
he
for a
didn't fucking
second.
kill himself.
Yeah, right.
No, it's like,
it's
man, yeah, Donald Trump killed him so he couldn't speak about anything. That's what happened.
allegedly.
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 Uh,
Allegedly.
allegedly. That's entirely what I believe. He didn't kill himself.
Yeah, well,
And then they release a
I
doctor's
allegedly
video.
believe the same thing.
I allegedly believe the same thing. They're like, look, here's the video of the night. They release an edited video.
Yeah,
Like,
a couple of minutes.
I'm like,
clipped out.
oh my god, guys! Like,
Yeah, you're telling me like
not
all those
releasing the
cameras
video
were up
would
there,
have been
only
better.
one of them was
Yeah.
working.
oh shucks.
Yeah, like oh boy,
It's crazy
sure,
Supermax
all right.
prison and oops. Where'd all that footage go?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, no, it's fucking it's insidious, right? And that's the thing, dude. Like these Epstein files,
Fucking diabolical.
the situation here really seems to be kind of tearing up the right, and then you add on top of that, like a lot of people really did seem to be pretty fucking pissed off about the Jimmy Kimmel thing. I was actually surprised at the backlash that happened with that.
They
Like,
lost
and it wasn't
billions.
just the left.
$4 billion overnight. $4
Yeah.
billion dollars.
Yeah,
Well,
no kidding,
yeah.
right?
No,
And the
yeah.
thing is a lot of people aren't even fucking going back, right? Because that's the thing, dude. Once you break things,
Good.
sure you can repair it, but it won't ever be the original. It won't be back to how it was. You can't go backwards, right? That's just not how
Let's see what
time
their
works.
stock price looks like,
Yeah. Oh god.
which is annoying.
Jesus Christ.
I fucking sold that.
I told you.
I
fucking
tried.
hate having- Okay.
I did
for
try,
the
but
record, for anybody that watches this stream in the future or whenever, is anybody watching right now? No, nobody's watching right now. But for anybody that might watch this stream in the future, yeah, our grandfather bought us Disney stock when we were like fucking 2 years old or whatever the fuck, right? And we've had it fucking ever. I've wanted to get rid of that shit for so fucking long, and like. I am so kind of happy to see that Disney is tanking. Like, 'cause I've never seen a fucking dollar of that stock money. I think it's been set to reinvest in itself, which is like, hey, dude, if we could sell it and make some fucking money, that'd be great.
It's gonna reinvest it. But I had to do that, so it wasn't until like a year ago that I hacked into the my account. I had to like get in there and like fuck around with it. But I set it to. The problem is it's they're physical stock certificates, so I couldn't. I tried to go in there, and I'm so irritated. I'm like, Kurt, can I sell this? And he's
So
like,
Kurt has them?
I guess he's supposed to. He needs to. But I was
all right,
looking
let's
at
not
it,
discuss too much more of our finances on
No,
stream.
that's
But
okay.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
whatever.
I
It's
know.
frustrating.
Like I gotta tell you, if I like,
I was like, now's
I
the
don't
time
give a
to
shit
sell
if
it.
I
And
get
he's like,
fucking
no, it's not.
$1.25 from selling it.
Nobody.
Yeah,
listens
I don't give a fuck.
Frustrating.
I was trying, man. I was like, yes, please sell it. Please get rid of it.
Yeah, let's
I
do
hate
it.
having Disney stock. Because like he also got us that McDonald's stock when we were young. I was actually really happy that fucking McDonald's forced the buyback, so I don't own that anymore. I really didn't like ever having McDonald's stock. They sent me a free fucking burger every year. Well, a coupon for a burger.
What the fuck? Where's my free burger? I never got a free fucking burger.
You never got a free burger?
No.
Yeah,
I just got
fucking
stupid
yeah.
dividends.
No, every year
I
I
just
got a
got
free Big
stupid
Mac.
money. I didn't want money.
Yeah, I did for a while. But like, I mean, like,
I hate McDonald's.
yeah, McDonald's is terrible. I have not eaten at McDonald's since I think 2023 at this point.
I do.
I fucking
an every
love.
year.
I'm
sausage
loving
egg
it
muffin.
not being there.
Every year I do a black coffee once a year, literally once a year. A black coffee, 2 sausage egg McMuffins, and a hash brown, and that's like a yearly, and then it takes me a whole year to recover, and I can do it again.
Well, man, so there was one moment there where I almost went to McDonald's this year, right? Because it was just like it was the closest option to me. Our car was having a whole bunch of troubles, right? And we had to bring the car in, and we were stuck at the place for a couple hours. And I was getting fucking hungry, so I was like, all right, well, let me go walk through fucking 115-degree heat towards the McDonald's that's 5 minutes down the way over there. And I get there, and I was like, I'm gonna go buy something. And I took a look, and just like everything was so fucking expensive. Oh God, what was
Yeah,
it?
dude.
What was it called?
It's
A
not
McDouble, right? Is that what it was called? Right? It was like $5 fucking.
nothing is.
Just
I can't get at like I
Yeah,
went to
10 years
Taco
ago it was
Bell a
like
few weeks,
two.
and I was like, it's the fucking $3 menu. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
what the fuck? Like a beefy 5 layer
Yeah.
burrito, which used to be like what a buck
That was like
50,
75 cents once.
dude. A beefy 5 layer burrito is almost $6. I was like, the fuck,
What
bro?
the fuck?
The
That is
fuck,
insane.
bro? Yeah.
Because dude, I don't go to like I used to eat a fair amount of fast food and shit, right? Like I, I did. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like I went out and spent a lot of money because I didn't want to fucking cook for myself, right? I was, like first of all, I didn't really know like anything about cooking. Nobody ever bothered to teach me. They just expected me to do it. I knew a little bit of shit that mom taught me when we were young, but for the most part, yeah, I didn't. Nobody really ever
mom and
taught
dad
me
can't
anything
cook
about
for
cooking or
shit.
knife skills or. Well, yeah, that's hence my point.
Remember
Right?
that? Yeah,
And
that
so,
year
like,
that I made everything, like that I cooked everything.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
that pretty vividly.
yeah,
That as soon as I could, I just cooked everything in the house all the time for everybody. It's like, yeah,
no kidding. Yeah, and it was just fucking like I did a whole bunch of fast food for my whole fucking life. I ate a whole lot of fast food and gas station hot dogs and shit like that. And like within the last couple of years, I've really tried to overhaul my life. And so, like, at this point, dude, the only times I ever eat out is when I'm like actually working and don't really have a choice. If I'm out at a convention or whatever, I will support one of the local vendors that has come to the convention, one of the people that actually lives around me and has a local business. I will buy a fucking hot dog from them or like some of the tacos or whatever the hell, right? I will eat those, but I refuse to eat fat. In-N-Out Burger. I love In-N-Out. Shit's
I
fucking
know.
tasty. I love their fries.
love
I
it.
love their burgers. I love their shakes. They got great lemonade. Like I love eating In-N-Out. I have not been there for like a year because they're a fast food chain that does not pay their workers
And they're
a
evil,
fair
dude.
wage. Don't get me wrong, they pay better than most fast food places, but they still do not pay fair wages to their people. They don't. There is no such thing as fair wages in this country for the vast majority
So
of
let's
us.
see, minimum wage. What was the minimum wage? Like, let's see,
It's
minimum
like
wage.
$7.25 nationally.
Wage when it was started.
What was the minimum wage when?
I'm trying to think. Like, I want to see adjusted for inflation. Dude, it'd be like $25 an hour right now, right?
Maybe. Let's see here. Let's see here. Well, take a look here if my internet doesn't fucking bug out on me here. Let me see. I'm just trying to find where it is here. Oh my god, stop fucking. I get so many fucking pop ups coming and happening.
Let me see.
It's too much. It's too much.
Minimum wage
Yeah.
legislation emerged at the end of the 19th century from the desire to end sweatshops, which had developed in the wake of industrialization. Sweatshops employed large numbers of women and young workers, paying them what were considered non-living wages that did not allow workers to afford the necessities of life. Besides substandard wages, sweatshops were also associated with long work hours and unsanitary and unsafe work conditions. From the 1890s to the 1920s, during the Progressive Era, a time of social activists and political reform across the United States, progressive reformers, women's organizations, religious figures, academics, and politicians all played an important role in getting state minimum wage laws passed throughout the United States.
Yeah, because I remember fucking 10 years ago was when there was the fight for $15 minimum wage.
I know.
10 years ago. Like I remember being a young lad saying, I remember like one of the like the first like jobs that I actually got that wasn't just like working for somebody, but it was like an actual job. I had to fucking pay taxes and shit on it, right? Like, oh my god, I was living in Flagstaff at that point in time, and it was God, I mean, how much was I getting paid? I think it was only like, was it $8.50 an hour, $9 an hour, something like that. I really wasn't getting paid very much at all. And I remember, like, it
I
was
remember shitting myself when I got $10 an hour. I was like,
exactly
bro, my
right. Like,
god,
yeah, right. I
burgers
also,
every
after a while, I went and I
day.
worked at the newspaper, right? And like, they told me at the newspaper I was going to be making $9.50 an hour. I was like, no way, no, it's crazy. And then fucking when I started working at the Rouge, right? They told me I was going to be getting $10 an hour. I was shitting myself. I got there for a couple of weeks. I was working hard. They gave me a fucking raise to $11 an hour. I couldn't believe my fucking luck, dude. Right? And that was in 2015, 2016, right?
Yeah,
$15 minimum wage was the argument back then. It's not even close these
no.
days. Everything has gotten so much more expensive since then. I mean, hell, I remember back then I had my rent was like $800.
Oh my
Eight
god, I
hundred
know, dude.
dollars was rent back then. And that same place that I was living before I left, right? Before I left a couple of years ago, right back in Cottonwood, that place cost me $800 a month when I first moved in there. It cost almost $1,100 a month by the time I left. $300 a month is what it increased by over the course of a couple of years.
Yeah, so
And
when all
that
of us
was
like
literally
two,
government assisted housing. That was
all of
housing
us,
which was subsidized by the government so that the prices were kept lower.
yeah, when all of us two, I had a 2 bedroom flat. It was like a condo. It was $600, and that included trash and water. That was
Yeah,
what, 12 years ago. And so now I have a
something
two
like,
bedroom apartment that includes trash and water. $1,350.
yeah.
More
I
than
mean, it's criminal.
That's it.
It's
More than
criminal.
100% increase over a decade. And
Yeah, dude.
my wage has not doubled.
No kidding. No fucking kidding. And then okay, so what is federal minimum wage? Was it 7.25?
725 federally. I want to say that Arizona's is like 1050 or
Yeah.
1125,
So
I
okay,
think.
like here's the thing, right? That rent that you're paying right now, $1,300, right? If you divide that by $7.25, that means that there'd be 179.3 hours that would have to be worked at the federal
Just,
minimum wage just
just
to pay
for housing.
fucking rent. That's nuts. That is nuts. Now, granted, I mean, minimum wage in Arizona is different than that. So let's take a look and see what
So I mean, divide it
minimum
by, it's
wage.
1125.
It's 11.25.
I'm
Okay,
pretty sure, at
let me
least
get
around
that.
here, it's 1125.
Ooh, what the hell? As of the beginning of this year, it actually increased
Flagstaff increased
to
theirs to 18.
1470.
Oh, there you
No
go.
kidding. That's actually not bad. So it will increase on January 1st, 2026. Okay, so yeah, as of right now, it's 1470 per hour.
Oh,
Actually, is our
tipped.
minimum wage in
So for
Arizona.
tipped workers, that's what it is. For tipped workers, it's only
Okay,
1125. But yeah.
okay,
Well,
but
that's
still,
not too bad.
but here's the thing though, like working at minimum wage in Arizona, 1470 per hour, to get $1,300 worth of rent, right, which is what you got there, you'd theoretically at that wage have to work 88.43 hours in a month to be able to just pay for rent. That does not
So I mean,
include the cost of
that's
food.
yeah,
That does
that's
not cost
too.
your gasoline. That does not cost any other utilities you may have to pay, right?
Well, that's
Because you
before
said
tax
you don't
too.
have to, you have to pay for it. Exactly. That's
Yeah,
all before fucking tax. That's before
right.
tax. That's before Medicare. That's before Social Security.
God,
All,
that's
and granted,
creepy.
those are all different taxes we have to pay, but still, those are all things that are individually counted on most paychecks. At least they were back when I still had a traditional job. So seriously, it is just
It's kind
absolutely
of it's
fucking
crazy. It's completely
absurd.
insane.
Because, I mean, seriously, overall, right, theoretically, a full time job should ask you to, a full time job should be asking you to put in, what is that, 1,000, or not 1,000, 160 work hours every
Right.
month, right?
Yeah.
That's approximately,
That's a
right?
full time.
It's asking, yeah, just rent alone is asking for more than half of that.
Well, and
If
then okay,
I have to double
this is
check
the
it.
other
I'm pretty
thing
sure.
too is that they won't fucking let you in unless you make like 3 times rent. Usually, is like
Exactly.
then that's the craziest thing is like you need to make how much,
Mm.
and then this is like I can't get rid of this place because this is like the cheapest. That is like a steal around here. That is like
Mhm.
the cheapest you're gonna find a 2-bedroom place to live at all.
Right? It's fucking ridiculous.
I think I gotta
Yeah.
let you go, man. I'm like,
Is it about time to end the stream?
I'm getting ill. I don't feel good.
Oh man.
I think I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'm sorry to
call
hear
out of
that.
work and go to bed.
Hey man, fucking definitely do that. I was fucking sick as shit earlier this month, so I really hope it's not the same kind of shit that I had earlier because it was bad. It knocked me the fuck out of commission.
The
So
kids have
go
been
take some
like,
like.
yeah. I
Well,
mean,
kids are at school, so you're gonna get sick from
I'm
them. So
just,
that's
yeah.
unfortunate.
I get to test all the hot new diseases all the time.
No kidding.
I get the latest
No
updates on
fucking
all of
kidding.
it constantly. I love it.
Version
Yeah.
1.2.
Yeah. No.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm right at the forefront of disease
no kidding.
research.
Yeah,
Meaning,
yeah. All right. Well, man, fucking. Hope you start
How
feeling
long did we
better.
go? What did we do here?
Oh, we've been going for an hour and 35 minutes was our
An hour
stream. So
35.
about an hour less than we did last time, but no, that's
Yeah.
pretty all right.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't know.
bro. I
Let's
was.
just do a quick. Oh no, it's all good. Just like a quick little. Remember to release the Epstein files because fuck Donald Trump and a
Oh
whole
yeah.
bunch of other reasons.
And then
Fuck all those
what are
people in
you
this
gonna do
country that keep
today
fucking us
to
over.
what are you gonna do today to fight the power?
What am
Oh,
I gonna do today to fight the power?
yeah, I'm gonna not
Oh
participate
God,
in capitalism. I'm gonna call out of
yeah,
work.
you're gonna call out of work.
That's
That's
what I'm doing to
beautiful.
fight
That's
the
beautiful.
powers. Nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, we also voiced our political dissent online, even though nobody
It's true.
listened. I mean, hey, we
Nobody.
tried.
I
We
think we
did
had
try.
somebody there for a minute.
Absolutely. Hmm. Yeah, did we? Oh, that would have been nice. That would have been cool if we did. I hope we did. That would have been very nice. But I don't know. What am I going to do today to fight the? I mean, well, I'm definitely. I'm always getting into political arguments with people online and trying to help make good points. So that's something that I always do in passing. Directly, it's one of the things that I could do. I can't really cancel any of those services like Disney Plus because I never did them in the first place. Okay, I tell you what, I have to go hit the store today. I am not going to go hit fucking Fry's, Kroger, or like fucking
There you go.
Walmart or nothing. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go hit a smaller place and try and go find a local place to go
Pay
shop
way
instead.
more.
Exactly.
That's the hardest.
Well, I mean, because that's the thing. Yeah, no kidding. There's a Winco not too far away, and Wincos are at least all right because they are employee owned, and I support employee owned stores. Right, I don't believe in places that are owned by a single individual. I think the workers should own the place that they work at, and
Yeah.
Winco at least does have some of that. That's also I support like independent shops like fucking like Zia Records and shit like that. They have they're an employee owned business as well. So I support that kind of shit. I don't like going to the bigger boxy stores and shit. Yeah. Oh, and also, we do have to remember that if you own a car, you own a billboard, and I always have a bunch of shit on the back of my car. So
I need to
I like
update
to.
my. I need to update my sticker game. I've still got the Bernie sticker from
Dude,
20.
keep rocking it, man.
Yeah. Well, now it's like just black, covered in. You can't even like tell what it is anymore. It's like it's
Oh, that's
covered
kind of
in
funny.
exhaust. All right, dude. Well,
That's funny.
I love you, man. Thanks for bullshitting, and I'll if I don't
Absolutely,
talk to you
dude.
beforehand, I'll see you next. Are we playing anymore? What?
Dude, I'm not
Alec is
100%
like
sure, man. Alec
off
is
on his own
fucking
thing.
busy doing his shit. Well, I mean, he's fucking he found love.
Yeah, I
So
was like, he's up that girl's ass. We're not playing anymore.
yeah,
Oh
nothing
yeah,
wrong.
we
I
all
met her.
changed
She's a cool lady. But
we all changed the rule set because Alec wanted to play a different game. I had to remake my fucking character after I perfected my, and then he doesn't even fucking play because he found a girlfriend.
yeah,
What an
right.
asshole.
That's
Fucking
whatever.
bastard. All right, I'm
Hey,
salty
don't be
about
too
it.
salty. Too
I
much salt ruins the dish.
I had perfected my Viltrumite and then just like nah. All right, whatever. I'm gonna get over it. I guess
All
I'm
right.
not, but all right. I'll get over it. It'll be fine. All right, man. I love you. I will see you soon.
Absolutely, man. Love you too. Fucking thanks for having a good chat with me.
Yeah,
Goodbye, Goodbye, YouTube. Who
bye,
will see us
YouTube
in the
and
future?
Twitch. Yeah, we'll see
Yes.
you probably mid morning on Wednesday, Arizona time.
Yeah, we got the 8th. Woo.
All
All right,
right,
bye.
later, dude.